Big news this month. We've been at this for a minute, got some exciting news to share. But first, I want to say today is May 2nd. Normally I put the update for the month on the prior day, May 1st of the prior month. So this is a review of what we did in April, but May 1st was my son's 11th birthday, so we got more family time. But anyway, we're here now. First, huge news before I get into anything, I want to say our API, which is at bible.helloao.org. If you go to bible.helloao.org, and the links to this and anything else I talk about will be in the description below this video. But we have just added about 990 new translations. And just to see how many we have, if you just copy and paste this URL and throw it in your browser, you can see, and then click the pretty print option here, you can see we've added a lot of Bible translations, and every single Bible translation here is 100% open use, free use, unlimited use. You can use it as much as you want without our permission. Tons of languages, such a huge deal. It takes me a long time just to scroll how many languages have been added to our API. This is a big win, and it's a huge help from Fetch.Bible, who made the tools that made it possible for us to take a lot of what they have and incorporate it into our own API, simply because our API is suited for our purposes a little bit better, and of course if it helps you, you can use it as much as you like too. So the next piece of information here is we have our roadmap. We have taken so much of all of this old updates of all of our months of progress that no one ever reviews or looks at, and I have consolidated that into this little section here, and you can just have the links and the basic notes of what was back there. And I did this because our Miro board was getting so big that it couldn't load on my phone, and I wanted to at least cut down on some of the space. I'll probably do some more trimming in the future, but now the most relevant part of our Miro board is always the section where the colors change. And here you can see the green are things we've accomplished, the yellow are things we're currently working on, and the orange are specific tasks. I could pare this down more, but I'll do so at the end of this month because we still have a ton of stuff that we're working on. And if you didn't know, I should say, speaking of the stuff that we're working on, we are working on the demo, which is available and has been available since last Sunday, as we promised. I'll reload just so you can see the loading screen here. We'll be making more changes and updates to this demo over the next few weeks, month or two, who knows, as we continue to work on the full product. I'll mute the sound, but there is a lot of beautiful sound here, and if you click on the AO logo, you can see a little intro animation talking about who we are, and just the Made with Love by AO Lab logo. That's a fun little thing you might not have noticed. If I hit start, we can open up the demo, and we have a great tutorial walking you through how to use the demo. It's designed to be very self-serve, and if you've gone through the tutorial and you reload, you shouldn't have to go through it again, as long as you're using it again recently on the same device. But in this tutorial here, we have the full Bible and a vertical expression, one of many expressions we hope to have of the Bible. And I won't go into too much detail here because I would love you to discover the demo on your own. But it is a full Bible, and it's using our API. And here you can click on the demo experiences area, and there's tons of really interesting stuff I would love for you to check out. And we'll be adding new locations and new experiences here over the next month. So please go check out absolutely everything in the demo experiences area. And as you look at stuff, you'll see it highlighted so that you know what you've already seen. Please go check out all of it. And we have one big addition coming to the guessing game that has dropped today. Now, if you go to the guessing game, which is a fun interactive way to explore the Bible, you can choose your level of difficulty. I'll go level 4, and then you can hit play, and I'll skip the intro sequence here. But once the stack fully expands, it'll now say, here is a verse of the Bible. See if you can guess and figure out where this verse came from. Let's just play one game because it's so much fun, and I actually love it. My covenant with him, this is a level 4 difficulty, so this is pretty hard, and I don't know how I'll do. But my covenant with him is one of life and peace, which I gave it to him. It called for reverence, and he revered me and stood in awe of my name. Ooh, I have no idea what this is. My covenant with him. Wow. Definitely Old Testament. I don't know where. I'm just going to click in the middle of the Old Testament, and Okay, so we're in the Minor Prophets, I'm guessing. So let's go to Obadiah and see if it's... Nope. Okay. I'm so confident we're in the Old Testament, but if I'm wrong... Oh, my word. Then I've wasted a lot of guesses. Zechariah? Is it Zechariah? Oh, no. Go below. Malachi. Wow. Okay. So that's that. I'll have to go read that passage to figure out what that's talking about. But I can also make a game, click on a book, and then I can choose the difficulty I want, and then give that game to play to someone next to me. In the future, you'll be able to share this in other ways, but for now it's all designed to be played locally, where you make a game for someone that's next to you. But again, a lot more stuff to discover. Please check out the demo on your own if you haven't. Let's talk about where we're going. In the future, we want to add new expressions of what we call the stack here. This is just one way to experience the Bible. This is a vertical expression that is the Protestant Old Testament arrangement, and by that I mean there is a Hebraic arrangement of the Old Testament that is the exact same books, it's all the exact same content, but that content is arranged in a different order, and that's the order Jesus and his disciples used. So I would love to get that arrangement into this interactive version of the stack. We will do that soon. I'm going to record some footage of me using this environment in VR. I'll show you a little preview here. So here I am in my home office, which is a little bit messy, and we're still debugging this. That's why I was recording this video. This is not ready yet, but I was just making some debug. Well, Gabe, who was working on this, was making some debugging tools, and we're working on getting the proportions right in VR. And then I'll fast forward here where I've added a skybox, and basically what you see is this stack. And here, what we're going to do in the future is we'll have something we call the wrist portal, which is a dimension that lives above your wrist. And so I'll look at the wrist, and the stack will emerge off my wrist, and I can drag books from the stack onto the what we call the grid portal here in VR. That's where we're going. But that'll be all for the future. And for now, I just want to focus on just showing the proof of concept. We'll also be working on adding a map-based way to explore the Bible where you can see it all in this kind of a framework. It won't be exactly like this. I have categories here that will do stuff in, and this is a little bit, it got messed up in the copy and paste, but anyway, more ways to explore the Bible and to see the Bible in its context. That's the goal. We'll be adding, let's see, some Bible location stuff, which will be very fascinating this month. That's coming, so stay tuned. What else? Oh, of course, we're starting to work on the page as its own product. And this is a plug for you to join our Discord community if you haven't, because you can be a part of the conversation. You can help us make everything better. You can see us drop links as it's being worked on that you can play with. And most importantly, you can help us with feedback, with any inspiration, with biblical research. There's so many ways for you to get involved if you would like to be. We are a very small team. No one is paying attention to us right now. And believe me, the opportunities for you to be a part of this and to help at a crucial level are so many. We need help with social media. We need help with community. We need help with Bible research so that help us make content. We need help with developing. We need help with art, with UI, with UX. There's so many ways people can help. So I promise you, if you are a human being that God has put on this planet, there are ways that you can get involved, and we would love to have you. The Discord community, by the way, if you want to join that, the link will be in the description below. The link is at the very bottom of our website, helloao.org. All these links will be in the description below. This is not even close to being a real preview. This is just an early version of the page that we're reworking, where we are going to be releasing this sometime, I don't know when exactly, but we have a dark mode and light mode and all the rest. But this is going to be collaborative. So when you see this again, we'll probably have circles up here showing what users are in the Bible with you. You can follow one user through the Bible. They can follow you. We'll have to add in all of our translations, so you can be in English, another user can be in Spanish, and you can have multiple people in God's Word together. And this is what we call the page. And we're going to spend the next month tweaking and improving this as much as we possibly can. And my goal will be to get an early version out for you to try. I don't know when. This month, maybe next. If we had more resources, we could definitely go faster. Speaking of which, if you want to go to the donate section, you can click here in the demo. or on our website. You can check out our Give, Send, Go campaign or find other ways to donate. We are in need of support. We don't have really much to speak of other than what a few people have it willing to give here or there. So if you know an organization that would love to support this, or a ministry we can partner with, or I don't know, any way that we can sustain this operation, we would love more resources. We do have financial strategies of how we can support ourselves in the future, but for now, we just need to stabilize our operation so we can continue to pay the devs who are already working and work on all the stuff that you can see here. Our operational costs are about $4,000 a month to stay where we're at. More would help, and that's why I'm trying to raise about $6,000 a month. That money is crazy small considering the amount of impact we're having and the interactive nature of what we're making. It's just ridiculous, the value that we're able to create on such a small amount of money. Nonetheless, we don't have enough and would love more financial support, but I've said enough about that for now. So yeah, this is the demo. Check it out. We have the API, like I said, tons of new stuff there, way more experiences to come, and I think we'll probably add, I can't promise it, but this is an early version of the map. I didn't actually mean to pull this up, but since you're here, I guess I'll show you. Let's show all the chapters of the Bible. This loads a little slowly because it's every chapter. And this is something that we built this is almost 2 years ago. But here we can graph all the chapters and show their height. And here I can color code them by height. And this just is one of many ways we want to allow people to experience the Bible. And this vertical expression of the height of each chapter found its way into a mobile-friendly UI. Oops. Oh, there we go. That here is called the stack, which is much easier to navigate on mobile. But our goal will be to get back to this sort of a framework for larger devices and for other users in general. So we'll get back there. I don't know when, but we're working on it. Anyway, that's the story. We're doing the best we can with the very, very, very limited resources that we have. And if you can help in any way, please consider getting involved or donating or whatever else God might lay on your heart. Thank you. This has been the update. Go check out the demo. And whenever you're watching this in the future, go check out the demo again, because we've probably improved it in ways I can't even talk about in this video because we haven't thought of how we'll do it yet. So thank you again. God bless, and subscribe to our monthly newsletter for updates if you haven't already. Smash the subscribe and bell notification icon for this channel so you can stay in the loop of what we're doing. And we'll try and put social media content out on other channels as well. So I'll leave those social media links in the description below this as well, so you can follow us on Facebook and Instagram and TikTok for as long as TikTok is a thing. And yeah, God bless. We're doing all of this for the cause of the gospel and for Jesus Christ, by the way. I think that's obvious, but just to put that on the end, people are like, what are you doing this for? I'm like, just for the kingdom of God, no other reason. The end. More from us in the future. Thank you.